विश्व में आप क्या छवि बना रहे हो? इस तरह से रेड्स डालकर, इस तरह से इनकम टैक्स की टीम भेजकर बीबीसी पर क्या मिल जाएगा आपको? क्या छवि बहुत निखर जाएगी आपकी?
Little would the Congress party have known then that the tide would turn so rapidly, exposing the hollowness of their claim regarding press freedom being under threat. Amid a swift change of events, the BBC recently acknowledged that it underreported 40 crore rupees of income earned in India over the past few years, potentially resulting in the payment of lower taxes than its actual liability. Previously, the broadcaster had alleged vendetta when the Income Tax Department scrutinized the company's offices in New Delhi and Mumbai in February, suspecting tax evasion. At that time, officials had claimed that the organization's units reported income and profits that were disproportionate to their operations in India. Yet Congress and other opposition parties, along with the pseudo-liberal lobby, had quickly stood in solidarity with the media organization, accusing the government of targeting it in response to the shoddy documentary on PM Modi, which the BBC had aired.
बीबीसी ने कुछ दिखाया है तो उससे भारतीय जनता पार्टी और प्रधानमंत्री क्यों परेशान है? उस पे कैसे पाबंदी लगा सकते हैं?
हम प्रेस की, मीडिया की आजादी के समर्थक हैं और विचारों की भिन्नता होते हुए भी इसको अन्यथा नहीं लिया जाना चाहिए।
अब क्या चाहते हैं कि पूरा इकोसिस्टम एक ही तरह से सोचे, जिसमें कोई गुंजाइश ना हो? आप जिसको कह दें वो फैक्ट है और जिस चीज को आप खारिज करना चाहें कहें कि नहीं ये अफवाह है, झूठ है।
Left red-faced in the wake of a revelation of alleged tax irregularities committed by the BBC in India, it should compel the opposition to reflect on their support for an organization that not only faces scrutiny in India but also has a history of tax avoidance and questionable financial practices in the UK. In 2012, the BBC had come under the scanner for engaging in widespread use of personal service companies by its presenters and other personnel following a report by the Public Accounts Committee in the UK. These PSCs enabled individuals to pay lower taxes by treating themselves as self-employed contractors rather than employees. Later in 2016, it was reported that HMRC, the tax authority of the UK government, had initiated an investigation into over 100 BBC broadcasters. Allegations were made that these broadcasters had underpaid their income tax and national insurance contributions. The BBC found itself embroiled in another controversy in 2019 when its annual report stated that the organisation had allocated a sum of up to £12 million to resolve previous tax liabilities of its broadcasters. Despite the BBC's track record of tax evasion in the UK and the allegations of involvement in similar practices in India, the anti-Modi camp remains steadfast in its defense of the media firm. By rallying behind an organization that disregards Indian laws while operating within India and engages in a smear campaign against the country's Prime Minister, the Congress-led lobby has conspicuously demonstrated that its agenda and the BBC's misconduct and propaganda go hand in hand. National interest gets blatantly compromised as a consequence.